Yo, what's going on, U.S. Virgin Islands people? You're now rocking with the best. You're here on another live streamed episode of A Different Day with Jah and
It's Neci. Good afternoon and happy Sunday. It's the day after Aaron, Hurricane Aaron.
I want to, my VI people, my hearts go out to you. I hope everybody is well. I wasn't seeing any reports of damage, but that could be because that's one of the spots where the place got hit and they ain't gonna power. But you let me know. You on the ground. What going on?
Well, the last report I saw from WAPA, there was less than 5,000 people without power. I will say yesterday was pretty good, but last night, it almost felt like Aaron rolled back. Like when we had Hurricane Lenny, who like loop around and come back. Because I was like 1 o'clock, 1 in the morning, the window stopped banging. I hear trees snapping. Then I hear the rain pour. I could have feel like, I was like, the heart did Aaron double back. I had to open my weather report. Okay? To see how it's happening. But luckily it was mostly just rain and high winds. So that's good. WAPA has been out from since dawn, out doing repairs and assessments in areas that they have reports in and so on and so forth. Most places are open. They have been telling people stay off the roads if you don't need to be, as they're trying to get it cleared and ready for tomorrow. Or just today to get the crews out to work and different things. So I must say that all in all, we will thank God Aaron passed by, not close, and stay out in the water because baby, Aaron at a 5. We weren't even ready for the storm, much less Aaron at a 5. So,
yeah, Cat 5 definitely is no joke. And like Neci said, please, stay safe, stay inside unless it's something necessary. When you go out, it's your choice to risk your life. But unfortunately, first responders' jobs are to go out there and save you whether you chose to be out there or not. So please keep them in mind as well. Yo, what going on, Jungle? Good afternoon.
Hey, Jungle.
We're going to talk about your situation a little bit later. We're coming from a different perspective. We were holding it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I enjoy that we the first day of the week. And if you don't understand why I say Sunday is the first day of the week, look at your calendar. That's why I get that. Because we get all the stuff and we get to digest and we just don't spout off. But what's good? I hope you're doing good, King. Hope everybody out there in the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, I hope all is safe. Good afternoon.
Hey, Jessica.
Jessica will be in a little bit later also. Love both very much. Hey, love alone, dog. Appreciate you. So you have power. Did you have power throughout the whole thing with Hurricane Aaron or not?
I did. My power did not go. It glitched a few times, but it did not go. So I'm very lucky, very fortunate that I had maintained power. Most of the island, to my understanding, maintained power. There were some areas that didn't. But for most of the territory, we did maintain power. So that's good job to WAPA and their crew holding it down. I don't think people realize that they actually to be out there at them plans for real when these storms happening, in case something happen, to try, like, they got to walk in these kind of conditions. I don't even like to walk in my condition when my AC ain't hot and it hot. So if I can, I can't imagine what they have to do and be trained to do it. So kudos to the team and the crews out there that has to work in these conditions to ensure that we're safe and we stay safe. There was also a rescue on water yesterday for some divers. I don't know if you saw that as well, who went out diving and the current took them. And so they had to be rescued. So big up to our rescue crew who went up there to rescue those divers successfully. Sometimes these things ain't no joke to play with. I understand sometimes, yes, you get a good experience, but at a Cat 5, I ain't where you should be out in the water at all.
I will not say anything negative about those who went out knowing there was a storm, I will say, like you, big up our first responders that got them back safely to the ship. Apparently, they went out, and there was two of them that got off the boat. They went out doing whatever they were doing. I don't know if it was fishing or game traps or whatever. And
they were diving. They had on their diving suits, so they were diving.
Okay, so they were diving. There was luckily a third person. So they did something safe. They had a third person and they were gone past the time they agreed to. And they reached out. And DPNR and our teams out there, thank you guys so much. Great job getting them boys back safely. We appreciate y'all.
Hey Mel.
Or even close to the ocean at that. Yes, you have a Cat 5 storm passing through, you probably shouldn't be by the beach. All right. So,
but I just want to say though that, like, I agree they shouldn't be at the beach, but I think because they estimate because they probably determine, oh, it's passing so far away. Like, those waters turn up great for people who want to surf and those type of things. Like, I get it, we don't have natural surfing water, so it's an opportunity for that, but you have to be mindful of the impact that you're causing and putting other people in lives in danger along with your own to try to rescue you. So
facts. I don't know. Even if you're a great swimmer, I wouldn't test it. You should respect the ocean and its power. Now, I'm not necessarily saying to fear it, but at least respect it.
Agree.
Yo, what going on? There's Mr. Booker. Hey, Booker, we need you out here. It's comedy streets. Where you at? Jah and Neci, can you all big up Marcolin Burrows for me? Shout out to Marcolin. I hope I said it right. Burrows. Shout out from Alvin Burrows, aka Booker, aka Bukanisha. Ever heard of Marcolin Burrows?
Is that his name?
What? Is that Booker Comedy's name? Alvin Burrows? Yes. You see the picture, don't you? See the profile picture?
Did never put those two things together.
Yes, that is him. Yes, in the picture you can see it. Hey, you know we kind of look like too, you know. This I don't know. My father was a Rolling Stone, and he might be a little. I don't know. Good afternoon. Hey, Dolce, what you say?
Hey, Sissy.
Oh, I also want to say, next week is Crucian Girl Neci's birthday. All right, I am doing a postcard drive. So if you're on the island of VI, if you're on the island of St. Croix, and you want to shout out and big up Miss Crucian Girl Neci, please give her a postcard for her birthday. She's leaving the island on Thursday to come check your boy. We going out and having a blast. She's coming up this way, but when she comes back, give her a postcard. That's not a gift card. A postcard is the one that has a picture on the front, and you write your stuff on the back. All right. Next week, Crucian Girl Neci's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday cards. A happy birthday card is still.
She collects.
I love it.
So, yes.
I was supposed to pull the box for you for today, so you can see, like, I legit like do this for real, and the whole errand thing, just preparing for that between work and home. I didn't get to go pull the bin, but I legit collect cards.
This one y'all gonna make your whole month. Akila Brooks says, big up to my woman, the bald eagle in the building.
My man. It's that time of the day, Sunday 4 to 6.
What she want from the bald eagle, we can't say. This is a family show. I could talk after. You want to talk about what she want from you, Akila. Does she have a big family? She does. She big on me. I keep trying to tell her, you're a celebrity, man. Like, act like it. You can't be out here messing with everybody, you know. What Leah said? It's what he said. It's not just anybody. You gotta be careful. She coming to do what?
I was about to say, you to correct your statement, because I know people listening, and I don't see the comment. John.
What she want with the bald eagles? She don't want a damn bonnet. She want, you know what I'm saying? She wants to on that. That's all. I mean, come on. He's also a very popular guy. You know,
He is. So go follow Akilo. If you're not following Akilo, Shamel is also in the chat. If you're not following Shamel and Jungle, go follow our VI people who out here doing their social media thing on a big scale, small scale, one fill basket. Nobody get to 10,000 likes without the first like. So follow all of them. Follow us. Follow them. We are one VI crew. VI proud, supporting each other. So I love it.
Yeah. And hey, like she said, it's not easy. Support your people. Support your local, like you support them strangers. Like you support Clarke and them who never known your name. You have a nice
it's you, my sister. You try and get me hard. Oh.
You have a nice collection of bonnets. I hear that he's about to start selling bonnets, so look out for that. Gyasi Clarke is in the building. He coming through a little bit later at the 5 o'clock hour. Neci skin well sat over team and said, hey, tell them, that's another shout out. Tell them why your skin glow like the
that we had him on the show Thursday. If you weren't paying attention, that's Akimo Skincare. That is the God. Well, I have the God and the Goddess butter cream. That's what I use for my skin. Just put that on, keep my skin clean. A little bit of that Goddess butter, that God's butter on my skin. That's what keeps my skin nice and glowy. I love it so much. That's what I prefer to use. So go support him, Macintosh. Or check out our post from Thursday when he was on the show to follow him and order from him directly. You'll love it. Promise you.
Vibes Natural is the name of the brand. Vibes Natural. They got some beautiful God butter and Goddess butter. And also, we got a lot going on. Also,
all the celebrities on today. Okay, Keita.
Celebrities is out. She glows even when the sun is out.
Oh, thank you. That's a nice comment.
So we also, Akeem Macintosh is also coming back on Thursday. We got Tarot Thursday. I'm gonna get my fortune told. He's gonna read my tarot cards. I was hoping Neci could have to ask a question.
We need to reschedule that because I think I need to. I didn't realize when we were talking at the time that like it was really this Thursday that I'm gonna be. I gotta be there because I have questions.
You need to be there, and I wanted you to ask the questions before he read the card. But you like to travel. You don't like to stay home with us.
It is my birthday, and you know what? To start this weekend too, Virgo season. You know I go hard for August and I go double hard for Virgo season. So big birthday weekend.
Shamel says she ain't a Leo. Her birthday doesn't matter. You see?
You know what?
I too pray. So what you got set up? So what you got set up?
I love my sham. Her birthday's in July. If she was in August, I'd have been like, we all one, but you in July. So now we don't follow today. You know, today, now we embrace it. It's Virgo season coming. My body always matter.
Marcus is something else. He always behind on what was said in it. Neci will start reading, but won't participate in Pop the Balloon. I'm getting my
I'm not doing the reading.
I'm getting my fortune told, bro.
Why would I be a Pop the Balloon? I like Papi Show too much. That's our problem. I like a good Papi Show too. I like too much Papi Show, and I want me to be out here in the streets Papi showing.
You're sure you want to do a tarot reading live? Listen, I've done one before and I was shook. Call me out with something. Listen, I gonna do it live because this is what we do and I ain't afraid. I just don't want that one Grim Reaper of Death card to come up. Other than that, it's cool. Other than that, we good. Cause Neci done made a video talking about when I die and I need to go first. Point out type of
I get so much comments about that, about what Jah gonna say. People want to know I have to say.
Wait.
I don't know if they want to notice them.
Her nail set is a good 220. She's slaying those earrings and feeling hopeful to death. VI, we up. Them shades back there for sale. Oh
no.
Big celebrity shades lining up. What does a tarot reading consist of? Like your future or something? So basically, he's gonna sit down and I'm gonna ask him questions. He's gonna shuffle the deck, and using those tarot cards, he's going to tell me the answers to those questions. And yes, it can include my future. He used to do this. Fun fact, he used to do this on Facebook for live. He used to do it before, you know, the dude used to do a ton of stuff actually. But this is one of the stuff he used to do. So he's coming to do it for us. And if people like it, you can also get your fortune told for you. If people like it, we're going to do it every Thursday. It's going to be Tarot Thursday. So you heard it here first. Alvin Burrows, she going for that sponsorship. We need one. I funny. Easy. Yeah, my boy. Hey, big glasses for sale, you know. They're coming up there. We need a sponsor.
These are just shades only. These are not my glasses. My glasses are in a different spot. These are only shades. These are not my glasses. So I have glasses one place and I have my shades there. So that's not even a quantifiable number of what I really have. So don't do that.
Yeah, she got a lot of eyes. Like
I need to be able to see in different designs.
I guess you could call a tarot reading supernatural. I guess I don't like to call it that because then next thing we're gonna get rebuked by those children of God, and you know what I'm saying, in a sense. But like just like what your life entails, in a sense, it is. But we appreciate everybody in here. If you could go ahead and share the live, let people know about a different day with Jah and Neci. This is every Sunday from 4 to 6. And you gotta catch Neci when she's sitting down at the house because she usually isn't, like she traveling again. And then I'm sure there's another trip coming up again. So I gotta watch her vacation days is in the negatives. All right. So
Excuse me?
Your vacation.
Negatives.
Yes, you're running up numbers. All right. Let's get into the news. I gonna read it this time, Miss Quinty. Breaking. I hope I pronounce his name right. Cruz Shembri just won gold in fencing, becoming the first champion from the Virgin Islands in a Pan American competition, junior or senior. The Junior Pan American Games is underway in Paraguay. We love to see it. Although Shembri was born and raised in Florida, his mother, Carolyn McCord, was born on St. Croix, where his extended family still resides. He said he has visited St. Croix every year since 2022 to promote fencing. I go every summer to demonstrate the sport of fencing, to try to pass down fencing to the younger generation, to help develop fencing in the VI. Listen, I love to see these kind of stuff that people don't usually do in our community, and then we dominating. I love it. So we really need more of this. With focus, discipline, and a deep connection to his Crucian roots, Cruz Shembri delivered a historic performance for the Virgin Islands Monday, winning gold in the épée fencing event at the Junior Pan American Games in Paraguay. I'm skipping over that name there. I don't want to bash that. Asuncion. Somebody help me. The first gold medal for the Virgin Islands in a Pan American competition, junior or senior. Shembri, 18, dominated the day from the start. He swept all his preliminary group matches, entered the elimination round as the #1 seed, and went on to defeat 8-year-old Matheus Sturmer Brandt, representing Brazil, in a gold medal bout. Woo.
Nice.
It really means a lot, Shembri said by phone after the event. I'm very grateful to my parents, my coaches, and everyone who's helped me along this journey, and I'm very appreciative for my family back home cheering for me. I just felt very smooth, he said. I was sticking to the plan with my coach every single bout, so I'm very proud of the discipline and the resilience I showed on the strip today. And I think that ultimately led me to my gold win today. So I'm very happy. In fencing, the strip, or piste, is a narrow playing area where fencers compete. And for Shembri, a rising star in international fencing, that narrow platform has become a world stage. Shembri, who started fencing 11 years ago, has been on a steady rise in the sport. Earlier this year, he captured double gold in both foil and épée at the Central American and Caribbean Fencing Championships in Guatemala, and he secured a gold medal at the Pan American Cadets and Juniors Fencing Championships in Paraguay. He also represented the Virgin Islands at the 2024 Paris Olympics, finishing 35th in the men's foil event at just 17. An experience, he said, taught him important lessons he uses in his matches. That's dope, man. Big up this one.
Congratulations.
Hey, I need her to I need her to do something for me in the chat, please. If you want to see a line of glasses or shades from Crucial and Girl Neci, let me get, matter of fact, let me ask you this, because I don't know they want that. If you want to see Neci on a Pop the Balloon episode, let me see balloons in the chat. I want to see balloons in the chat. Hey, this live ram. Good. It need to be. Hey, you hear me? If you want to see Crucial Girl, I tired of she being single. She needs to find a good man. And I change her on the Pop the Balloon episode. So please, if you want to see Crucial Girl Neci on a Pop the Balloon episode, show me some balloons in the chat, please. Yeah, fencing is definitely foreign to the VI. Shout out to him. You know what? With all the gun violence that are going on in the VI, we never hear no like marksmanship stuff in them. You ever think about
that? They can't shoot for real. They just spray AKs.
True. And hit everybody else but the ops. Yo, what going on?
I'm about to jump off this chat right. When I press end live, don't call me back. I'm not today. I will jump off this live today. And I will not join back today. Why are they balloons? Why are y'all Crystal can't be you? That cannot be shade.
Look my balloon, yes. Yo, I tell her, you listen, you're already a celebrity, you might as well do the show.
No, Papa Balloon.
Up the balloon. I've been jumping fences from a youth with my neighbor and mango. Because these YNs only have energy for people who look like them, not just the YNs. The older one them too. Hey, pop the balloon. Let me see them balloons. I keep sending her through so she know. So she see me making up things, please.
My power didn't go when I jump up, and I don't be like, oh, Neci power went. That's why her life. She not. She did. She left. Hey. Neci left.
Appreciate it, fam. DM me. I can send any links on songs if it's. Oh, Ramon.
He was asking Keto for some music. Keto ain't dropped the album yet. What's she working on?
Invite him on the show. Who we talking about? They got so many celebrities. I don't know which him. You got call names. No, VI Chief.
Can we progress, please? What's next on our news agenda before I really leave this live?
Neci, it would be fun to watch. Come on, no, play along. It'd be dope. But all right, we're going on to the next news thing. Thank you for entertaining me. I don't know where I'm with you. Also, another winner though, because we don't stop. Maximilian Wilson picks up a silver medal in the 100-meter backstroke for the Virgin Islands at the Junior Pan American Games. Max is seen in lane 4 right there, center screen, in the middle of this photo. The games continue in Paraguay. I appreciate WTJX covering these games because otherwise we may not have known about it for real. Now, the next thing is, man, listen.
Congratulations to Max. Congratulations to him as well. I love that people, even though they're not here, they're still representing the VI or their parents' home country, the Virgin Islands, and doing it on behalf of them. So I love that the Caribbean lineage is being passed on. Even if the kids aren't born here, they're still understanding and appreciative of their family. So big up to both of them. Congrats. Keep going. We're watching. We're paying attention. And we're cheering for you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna clap it up for Maximilian too. That don't sound like a VI name, but still, you're repping the VI, so we're gonna give it to you. Thank you, Maximilian. And swimming is not easy. And I don't even know how these men do the backstroke for real, like, to win.
Listen, it's hard. It's very hard because it has to be done a certain way.
WTJX, we having good news? Is that a question? Is he asking or he telling us? Which one? Invite the fencing dude on the show. That would be dope to do a live stream. I'll reach out. I ain't scared. I know we don't have a large presence in these games, so when we do get a podium, it's definitely amazing to witness. Facts.
Exactly. We got a gold and a silver, so look at that.
VI 340 comics, the traditional comics of the newspaper. I love 340 comics because satire is needed. Political satire is huge when it comes to being necessary in the political realm, because you get interested because it's funny, but you also learn. You know what I'm saying?
They're on my list though. VI 340 comics are places I don't want to end up on. They're on my list. Like the consortium was first, and then now they're on the list.
Well, I tell you what, if I end up on the consortium, I gonna smile just because I know that picture gonna make people talk. I might as well. If I gonna end up on there, I gonna end up on it. I don't want.
You know, I gonna share. You're gonna share it. I'll be like, wow, Jah, really? Wow.
With friends like these, listen.
Wow. Because you know they're gonna be in my DM like, tell me, say, what happened to Jah? What? And I'll be like, I try to find out. I ain't even know nothing. It's gonna be a lot of gas.
That you see, that's why I gotta gas it up myself and done, because I know people like you supposed to be my friend going gas it up. What? So I might as well just be like, hey, share your boy. We going.
Because they gonna come to me anyway. And the minute this page go live after the fact,
hey, that live stream after the consortium article gonna be lit. But hey, it is what it is, man. That's VI Life. So VI Consortium is one you want to be on. VI 340 comics. What else?
That's the only two. Because the VI free paper thing, that's like I don't even know what to call that. They ain't even real, in my opinion.
True. That's her revenge for the pop the balloon situation. If you only know how much she'd be getting revenge, because she'd be shading me more than anything. That word friend does go through the window when it's time to shame VI people. Listen, you don't find out who your real enemies are. There'll be people that will never comment on nothing you do, but you end up on the consortium.
I know my DM gonna be ram. Like, me see what's going on with Jah. What he in the concert? You see the article? Oh my God, he okay? Let me know how and I gonna have to be on Facebook like, wow, Jah, wow, like you doing this is crazy.
VI Free Press is like TMZ, purely
VI Free Press, yeah.
I had
it's a ghetto version of TMZ. I won't even call it TMZ. TMZ do be doing real breaking news.
Ain't TMZ ghetto already? Revenge. Listen, I had my share of backlash. I'm sure I will again. So I don't know why it is, right? But it's crazy. What'll be the crazy part is like there'll be people like you thought you were cool with it. Like she just messaged me. I was talking. I know she in the comments like that boy ain't nothing. Son. It's his mother. It started with him. There'll be people like you thought you dealt with for real, and they will be in the comments trashing you. And you just let it scrolling, don't want to comment because you get beat up too. You watching people talk about you. Jesus Christ.
And when they talk, I be like, can you believe it? I expected so much better, Jah. Like, it can just be me. But I gonna be me, you know?
Yeah, they want less for it. Hey, you know what?
And then they're gonna talk about me like, wow, you see how Neci bashing Jah? I ain't bashing Jah. I just share what I was sharing too. Like, I ain't even have no details. I'm just be like,
he ain't bashing what you expected. But they say that's how you're supposed to respond. You know who does it well? Peanut, the real nut, does it well. Somebody tried to go in on him and he commenting on all the shares like, yeah, I did it. That's what you need to do. He's good at this. They be commenting to be seen. Hell yeah, clout is a hell of a drug. Dang, Neci on one today. This must be your first time tuning in.
I would share my own picture. I'd be like, wow, look how she do that. She even smile good. Like she could have bought her better glass. I would share myself. What you gonna do what are you supposed to do? Like deactivate my page?
Exactly. Neci had your back when you was Facebook jail all the time back in the day. Had my back.
Correct.
How so?
When you was running straight and rampant in the people's street, and there was a couple of y'all who was on the blacklist. I used to be defending you in real time when you was being you and Mark couldn't see eye to eye. But you haven't been blocked in so long, you don't even realize that you used to be blocked a lot. That's great. I'm so proud of you. Growth.
Don't jinx me. Peanut needs a masterclass on that. Smart way to flip a situation in your favor. Listen, it's true though. I have not been in Facebook jail in a long time, and that is by design. So please don't blight me. Listen, if you only know how much that same difference page has been watered down, you think the stuff that I post on there is bad now? A year ago? Man, I stayed in jail. Hey,
yeah.
In these Facebook streets, if you ain't been to Facebook jail before.
Have you really been outside?
That's what I'm saying. You had people messaging me, oh, that man restrict me for 2 days. 2 days? That's rookie numbers. You gotta pump them numbers way up. 30 days is the real ones. But if you know, you know. I haven't been locked up in over 2 years. Look at growth. That's big. That's big.
Oh, yeah, just growing up. I love that for you too, man. Okay, everybody just be up and up. I love that.
Facebook start paying you.
Dustina too. She used to be on the list too. She was getting blocked. She been doing good too. I'm so proud of y'all.
I just laugh on my back in the
See, I just did her name. See.
Hey, we got our resident law enforcement officer that pulled up on us. Hey, Jess, what you say? What you say?
We ain't commit no crimes here. We're just talking about if we were in a consortium.
Good afternoon, people.
Hey, Jessica.
Man, I have a 30-day ban. Did my time. Made a post about why I got banned. That man slapped me with another 30.
That ain't nothing.
Because your case, you see, your case, you see, they told you can't discuss the case, and you still discuss the case, and that's how you get in trouble. Like,
I ain't trying to get blocked. I be straddling and lying, trying to hit the 10K, because they will restrict your account. They will lock you up and then restrict your account for like a year. So what? Me see this man posting a minute, man. Ain't that you haven't been posting it though? Facebook said, in your mother's.
Tech that.
And now got an inmate on it. Not an inmate, lock. What is it? Now they don't suspend me from getting paid. Yep. And that a hot was. Police officer on the line, not inmate. Thank you. Speaking of who need to be in jail. Whoppa! The Water and Power Authority is projecting a $9.6 million shortfall in its current fiscal cycle. Lawmakers on the Senate Budget, Appropriations, and Finance Committee heard Monday an estimated 75% decrease over last year's. The utility's chief executive, Carl Knight, said there are a number of things lawmakers could do to take WAPA out of the red. I like to call him the Dark Knight because, power. In prior years, the appearance of the authority at budget hearings in the Senate was just a formality, he said, because WAPA does not receive an appropriation from the government's general fund. However, given the precarious fiscal state of the authority, we will surely take full advantage of the opportunity to discuss potential legislative action to support the authority's fiscal stability. Those included paying for street lighting services, for which the central government underpaid in 2025 by $4.7 million, adjusting a legislative mandate to read meters every 30 days. Wait a minute. They weren't reading meters every 30 days before?
No. Let me shut up. Go ahead.
They bill you every month, but don't check. Okay. Which Knight said occasionally forced the utility to check meters. Jesus Christ. Twice in 1 month, modifying a restriction on back billing, implementing a flat water charge regardless of usage, placing a liability cap on the authority except in cases of gross negligence, upping fees for electric disconnections when they're done at the pole, and raising an antiquated $10,000 cap that currently requires competitive bidding on purchases or contracts. Knight also asked lawmakers to subsidize a recent mandate to increase minimum annual salaries to $35,000. A move by the Government Employees Retirement System, GERS, to increase employer contributions by 3% and $2.8 million on the authority owes to the Public Services Commission for assessments. All right. What do y'all think about that? Let us know in the comments how you feel about that. His call nights ideas to help WAPA.
When I was home, I never ever see anybody coming to check my meter, and I had cameras.
But it had smart meters, though. Remember?
Not when I was there.
Yeah.
Not my meter.
What's she laughing at? The meter
Not
readers.
my meter.
Because I'm so sorry, they're going in and Jessica, they're like, how are we talking about breaking the law and the police just joined the chat? Is a setup in the comments killing? I'm sorry, the comments killing me.
I am.
Oh, no.
Trying to hold my face together. Oh gosh.
Okay, hold on. Let me catch up.
Oh gosh.
Something simple. I think I said I would have blank a youth for being rude or something. You see how I couldn't even say it because if this get put on an app, they could ban me for just saying that. All right, Ramon. we start talking about jail and an officer joined the live.
I am not an officer.
See, that's what I'm laughing.
Not that.
Yes, you
They
remember.
was like, was she listening the whole time?
Oh my God.
She was in the background. Yes, you reminded me I had some content to drop on WAPA from the last hearing, I bet. Set
Oh
up.
gosh, I'm making me cry. Oh gosh.
Really from? That's a good point. Like, how? I'm on the show. Like, I'm here. Like, was sis backstage this whole time and I'm incriminating myself on the public platform? You shouldn't be incriminating yourself on any public platform, but whatever. I say so.
Oh gosh.
Like me there too. I watched the hearing. The disconnect at the poll thing was about people stealing current. They worded it wrong. Battery, you're done. All right. So how do y'all feel about the WAPA situation and the plans from its CEOs to bring it up to par? I guess get it out the red.
I don't believe nothing they say until I see it. I tired of it.
That's fair. You ain't get no response for that one.
But then when you want to put your little solar panels, they want to charge you because you put in on your little solar panels. But anyway.
Apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, and if in the chat, if you know better, let me know. But apparently, there's no such thing as going off the grid in the Virgin Islands. Like, you're going to have to pay something, which I think is crazy.
Yes, you still got to pay.
WAPA will never be out the red. You peep, they rescind the funny contract. So what is the average?
But was the contract funny though? I haven't seen much about the contract. Maybe they felt I need to see it. I haven't seen it, but people just said it was funny, and I was like, what was funny about the contract? So I need to look into that.
Okay.
But no, I haven't seen it. They haven't posted anywhere.
Y'all basically having an interrogation room with the resident officer behind it too.
Just accumulating the charges them. I just over there talking and she over there writing the charges them in the background. You see how it is?
Wow. I tell her she was coming up, but whatever. What was your average bill?
You didn't say VIPD officer, you know.
It's not VIPD anymore.
Once different, once blue, always blue, you know.
Oh man, that's true. That's real. Damn. Okay. So what is your average bill, DC?
Yeah, what's your average bill?
What's your average WAPA bill?
I don't know. Mine is over 2.
Over 2 what?
2 what?
100.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Over 200, like less than 300, right?
Yeah, like it fluctuates, but yeah, between 2 to 3.
That's not bad.
This summer though, I know they're about to be over 3, going at 4 if they get a far. Because this heat has been running now. This heat has been running.
So what's the secret then to keep your WAPA bill below, like, because people be posting and it's like thousands.
I see thousands of dollars on people's bill. It's ridiculous.
I don't know. I can't speak for nobody. I don't know. For me personally, I have a lot of energy efficient appliances, ceiling fans, lights, the whole 9 yards. My main appliances are on surge generation outlets, so they're all connected to surge outlets before they're into the wall direct. Instead of being plugged into the wall directly so whenever there's fluctuations in power, that's not burning out my appliances. Because when you walk up burn out your appliance, they don't replace them. It says so. It says so on the thing when you sign up for power.
Yeah.
So they won't replace your appliances. And so I have a lot of that. But I also like a lot of natural air. So opening up my home. If I'm home on the weekends and I open up the house to get air into the home, I believe in a lot of fresh air as well. I do run my ACs as well, but it's not all day every day. That's just not me personally. But these last 2 months, they've been accumulating their usage.
Well, I guess the summer it's kind of expected in the summer.
It is. Yeah. It's been hot and it's been stiff. It's not just hot; it's stiff.
No wind, no breeze coming in at all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna even say what's my average bill because I have central air. I have central air in my whole house. And it's like $98 a month or so.
What?
That makes sense. But that makes sense.
And that's in the summertime because I don't leave it on and I don't have it I have energy efficient everything too, and my ear is like that. So once it cools to a certain temperature, it'll lock off.
Right.
And then yeah. And to me, that's a lot. Yeah.
My parents said
your AC just run them at a good temperature all day. Like you just run them at if you run them at 80 or whatever all day, it keeps the whole place cool. But if you turn them off and on, and you have to turn it on at a lower temperature to keep you at a cooler air because it's not consistently circulating. So if you want to do a consistent circulation, you have to leave it on running all the time, or turn it on and off. So just what you can afford, what you can manage.
You're not doing your AC any favors when you turn it off and then turn it on, because by the time you turn it on again, it's hot as hell in the house. So now the energy is going to require more energy. And
more
it's gonna
energy.
have to be harder to get back to where you want it. So my parents said they had solar panels installed, but it doesn't work. What was the solar program supposed to do? How does it work? Okay,
can't speak for the program.
Since she's not an officer, we're gonna do this. We're gonna let Jessica introduce herself because they're scared in the comments. Jessica, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so I am a former police detective for the Virgin Islands Police Department. I am no longer in law enforcement in the U.S. Virgin Islands. I do advocate up here and there for the community, but I am not law enforcement in the Virgin Islands at all. I don't have no type of links or any relationships with anybody in VIPD at all. So I'll calm down. Thank you.
I never thought we'd have to do that, but here we are.
Notice she said she won't report Ayo for a crime. Just tread lightly, okay?
Peter says mine about 400. I turn around and boom, bill due again and again. Always.
Miss Son?
My Lakeland electric bill was $85. I happy. I heard $600 Whopper bill.
People do.
For my street light. Yes, street light. How?
But wait, how you don't pay for? How you don't pay for street?
She has to be are you on a private road? She has to be on a private road where the people on that road advocated to have lights done, and because public roads are covered by the government.
Do you get reimbursed or credit when there are outages? Let me answer that for you.
Marcus lets you know.
Hell no.
No.
Jerica, what are you saying? I share the live. Please let people know that we're there and we're doing it. Date somebody who does read the meter or work in the office and your bill will be low. Follow me for more cost-effective power bill.
Wow.
But what happened when me and he fall out and then my bill ain't getting read and I gain that $4,000 bill? You see, that coin slippery. That's a slippery coin.
That's a slippery move.
You should know better than to bite the hand that reads your meter.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? What kind of? No, no,
That's
that's
how the
okay.
region later. It's funny.
Did you say you keep your house at 80 degrees? Lord, that's hot for you. I can't.
No, what they said is if you're going to run your ACs 24/7, it is best to run it at about around 80 degrees. If you're running it consistently to maintain a cool it will maintain a cool temperature in your home. Now, of course, that could fluctuate or whatever you want to be comfortable with, but that is what they recommend, instead of turning it on and off continually. That's it. I'm not the meetup. I'm not the AC police. I'm not the degree police. Be cool in your house, whatever degree you want it to.
Exactly.
That's just what they recommend. That's all.
Exactly. No,
it's just like blowing the fan, just having the fan on. That's what it is. Just
Yeah.
like blowing the fan.
And that's another thing. If you are trying to cool off a very hot place, you might want to turn your AC up to a certain level and then turn on the fans, so it'll help the AC to stop from
circulate. Yes. Yes.
I'm cheap, people. Take my hints. No businesses here believe in credit. If they're in the wrong, I want to fight one communications as well. I feel like she just read me my Miranda. Calvin Burrows loud.
Oh my God.
Yeah, private road. So basically, we pay for the light. All my neighbors stop under my light at night sometimes because majority of my they using yours and they ain't chipping in on the bill.
I mean, how much is it though? Like to pay for street light?
How much is it, Keita, to pay for your one street light? It better be like $20-something, because that's what I pay up here. 80 degrees, mine is at 70, and I still have my ceiling fan and my standing fan.
Okay.
Correct.
At least 75.
According to my man Akito, you have to have the Holy Trinity. You have to have the AC, the ceiling fan, and the Lasco fan.
Yes.
Meaning coming if you don't have the Lasco, the ceiling, and the AC. We're not doing that. I have my tree. You need to have your tree too. Have the Trinity of air cooling situations, okay? All right.
Now, let's hope this puts the criminals at ease. The reason Jessica is here is because she wanted to speak on a particular topic. So we're going to get into that there. Neci sounding like she's the public relations officer for WAPA.
I know. I don't give me a job me even have. Like, I need to be compensated today.
Hey, that's good money though.
And you need to be the spokesperson so you could get a little cash.
Oh.
Man, I don't know if I want that job. You know how you're gonna bash WAPA, the outage is gonna be on me. Wait till we go live today. Oh, Neci, what I want me to feed up. Let me just do my show in peace.
Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested Sunday at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport after an incident with her boyfriend, fellow sprinter Christian Coleman, per a police report obtained by the Athletic from the Port of Seattle Police Department. The case has since been cleared per the same police report. This was 2nd of August. All right, because we were supposed to talk about it last week. So that is right. Is here so we could talk about this from a law enforcement perspective. And first, we're gonna play this clip. We're gonna show her this clip of her being arrested. We're gonna get into it. It has no sound, so it's nothing wrong with your earbuds or whatever. It has no sound, all right? All right, so there it is. And she was arrested. So please, this was on camera at the airport. That's the one place you do not want to get like in trouble. And she did not care. And this man was doing nothing but walking away. So
everything possible to walk away from the situation. And she's still like.
So talk to me. Yeah, way in here, Jessica. Like, let's pretend that you're on the cam. You watching this thing go down, and you seeing it, not believing it. What would you do next? How would that go?
As in the person that's watching the footage?
Yes.
I will report it because that's a disturbance in a public place. Not because, you know, my law enforcement back. I'm not even talking right now as a former police or anything. Me working there and I see something as a disturbance. Now, I don't even know who it is at this point, but I call it teen. But according to what I read and the records, it said that a TSA officer was the one that reported it. So to me, it looks like it was from the TSA line all the way inside to where you're going to board. So like you can't even lie about it at this point. It's on camera. Like you the aggressor at this point. That I was so disappointed in her because I love track and field. And number one is couple strikes. You famous, you black, and you in a public place and you are female. One thing I didn't like that she said was, I'm the female and he's the man and you arrested me? Like what?
Thanks.
When I was in that capacity, I have had people say, I's the one that called 911 and I gained arrested. Okay. Because you don't want to broke the law. Not because somebody called 911 doesn't mean that you're going to go ahead scot-free. And the worst thing that somebody could do, people, and I'm saying this, I didn't come here to be like, what's the word I'm looking for? I came to give tips. When somebody is in handcuffs or a police is asking you yes or no questions, it's yes or no. Stop volunteering all this extra information because you're going to incriminate yourself. That's why when you hear certain police officers say, whatever you say can be held against you in the court of law. Or if a police telling you is, be quiet, shut up, stop talking, is helping you out for you not to put your foot in your mouth, because utterance is still a statement. It's being recorded, and there's other officers, everything is recorded, everything is on camera right now. So it's like, you can't say, oh, I didn't say that. It's on camera. You said it. And I can write in my police report, Jah stated XYZ, because you uttered. When I keep telling you, be quiet, Jah, be quiet, it's okay, stop talking. We're actually trying to help you out, because the worst thing you could do is keep talking. So my thing is, I was so upset. I was like, why she keep talking? Like, shut up, like, be quiet. The worst thing you could do as a citizen, you keep talking and turning around, and that's already, you're already resisting, because you're turning and you're moving around. If an officer telling you be quiet, even though, let's say for instance, if you see that the officer becomes aggressive, be quiet, because you know what? If they see, oh wow, what? Neci was quiet. She obeyed every command. She did everything that the police officer said, but he still was the aggressive one. Now you have a lawsuit. But if you keep talking and pulling away, and for instance, people like, I ain't coming out my car, that's already a resistance. So guess what's going to happen? The use of force is going to escalate, because now you ain't obeying the law. So I always tell people, you have a better chance to sue a police department or an officer if you comply to what they say, and they see on camera that this officer was the one that's being disrespectful. I am pro-police, yes, but when it comes to officers that actually violate their capacity, I have nothing to do with them type of police officers. But my thing is, be quiet. Just yes, no. Why you gonna say, yeah, because last week I went in the house and I break in the house because the TV belonged to me? Why are you doing that? And that's every day, all around the world, in the States. I've seen it a lot back home. You put in your foot in your mouth.
Let me read some of these comments. Booker. Oh man. Marcus says, so you arrest her because of causing a public disturbance or because things are getting physical and she put in hands on the dude?
So, well, what I'm assuming is they reported that there was an assault, because if you guys listen to the audio when the police say, well, we came here because there was an assault involved, and then she turned to Christian and say, really, that's what you're going to do? It wasn't never Christian. It was the people that reported it, and they had other witnesses.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you already put your foot in your mouth by saying, oh, that's what you're going to say. You already don't give yourself away.
Mm-hmm.
Number one. Number two, camera. You're in camera.
Yeah.
So it's she probably got arrested for disturbance and for the assault.
Because they could always add those charges.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But if the person that was the victim and said, like, I don't want to press charges, then they're going to drop everything. But if the airport wanted to push the envelope, that would have been federal now, because you in an airport.
Exactly.
And they could press their separate charges apart from Christian.
True. Our resident Esquire says, don't even answer yes or no questions. STFU again, shut the up.
I mean, like, you could say, so for instance, if the officer is asking you for your name, that's fine. But if you start getting into details, like if are you okay? Yes. What's your name? XYZ. And do you know where you're getting around? So if you start saying, well, because and I wasn't the one, all the extra explaining is just hush.
Yeah, you know my motto, hush.
That's why they keep saying, if you hear in certain videos, when you see certain police incident, whatever you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. It's just not to say it just because. There's a reason why an officer is saying it. Actually helping you out.
Alvin Burrows says, what? Listening with pen and paper, tips 101.
The same person who over here bashing our sneak police and he right, but he checking tips. You see people be?
Me see?
You see how they be?
No, because I see a lot of us black people is like, we're not really educated. Of course, you can't be educated in law enforcement. There's certain basic things that you should know to kind of save yourself. Because at the end of the day, as a police, you have a right to fix the law. One thing I always tell people, even in the States, is one thing I could say about the Virgin Islands, there's still a certain type of respect for law enforcement. To a certain extent, because you have those that want to play bad man and bad woman. But what I see here in the States, there's no respect at all for law enforcement. And then they don't end up looking stupid. Because now, for the simple, let's say for instance, you got stopped because you're on a stop sign. And then after the police stop you, your registration expired, you ain't got no insurance. Now they're gonna tow your car, but you want to start acting up and F-bombing and want to put your hand in the police face. That's all game, And then now you want to hold back, but you was the one that being aggressive with police. So now when you get slammed on the ground, then you want to play victim. Just comply. You could get a big nice lawsuit if you go.
Why answer questions when the evidence is on camera? Because people think they know better and they get emotional. Like Darren says, control your emotions. People get jammed up all the time because lack of emotional control and intelligence. I will say this, right? I do think the American way of thinking, to where a person, a regular civilian that has no dealings with police, is the ones that need to be versed with how to deal with police, instead of the trained person who went to academy and did all this training. I don't like how the accountability is put on a regular civilian. I don't like that, but it's the world we live in. So,
well, you see, like the person said about controlling your emotions, that's very important. But at the same time, is if you're in a situation where you already don't see things going south, and you already see the police taking out handcuff, it's like you can't really control your emotions like that. There's not a lot of people that, for instance, I might take it because I've already got stopped here. I already know what to do because of my background. But if I know I didn't really do anything wrong, there's no reason for you to be even, as going on and carrying on a certain way. But again, I understand the situation where, police is this, police is that. You see all these bad things. There's a lot of, even home, there's a lot of police now, like good police officers that have a bad name, or because of a bad stigma that happened in the past, now it's trickling down. And that's why a lot of police officers, home and here in the States, don't even want to do the job efficiently. Because the scrutiny. Because when you go to internal affairs don't even want to hear your story. You know what I'm saying?
This comment, and then I'm gonna run through the video of her being arrested. Ramon says, I used to work at an airport, the only place that supposedly don't have cameras. I mistakenly set an alarm off without knowing, and in less than 2 to 3 minutes, the airport police roll up on me. Dulcina asks, what triggered the alarm? Marcus asks, Ramon, where is the place that don't have cameras at the airport? You forgot to mention.
The bathrooms.
Neci, Queen Mary used to always say, when wisdom speaking, grab a seat. What should I do if I'm stopped by ICE? Shut up. Hush. Hush. That's today's.
You can't get in trouble if you're quiet. They can't force you to talk.
That never makes sense. You're riding dirty, but breaking traffic rules. Just pull up to the precinct and say, arrest me, and done. All right. And here's the video of the arrest.
You're so welcome. I have to get my special bag. Is there anything else that you can let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
Yeah, why don't you come talk to me over here?
Was there someone talking?
Come talk to me over here.
I would never talk to you again.
So
Hello, hi.
Hey,
so we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag.
Okay.
My iPad, some clothes. I can stick it out, put it in my suitcase, brought his bag back. That's pretty much it. But we have a relationship, this kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for myself. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me.
She thought she had a flight coming up. She thought.
So, from a law enforcement perspective, because I wrote a few little bullets. When an officer engages someone, the safest thing to do is answer directly and brief. Like I said, don't explain. This is why you often, like I said, anything it said can be held against you in a court of law. Over explaining or giving unnecessary details can complicate the situation. It could be something very simple and you already done escalated. And then the most important thing is that you guys have to understand is officers are trained to focus on behaviors and compliance, not emotions. And I keep saying that over and over. Yes, we might be empathetic to what, I understand you're upset, calm down so I can really talk to you to the side. Like I used to always try to pull some people to the side and try to hear them out instead of embarrassing them. That's just me. Every officer, every person does things different. I used to try to reason with people. And in public perspective, there's cameras everywhere. I don't care if somebody say ain't no cameras. There's cameras everywhere, meaning somebody probably have the phone out recording you. It doesn't necessarily to say the airport have camera, but somebody is always going to somebody always pulling out the camera when they hear something, some disturbance. Somebody always recording. So there's cameras everywhere. Not necessarily when they make that statement as of There's cameras everywhere. Maybe not everywhere in the airport, but everybody nowadays have a camera phone. And
True.
So then the other thing I wrote down, certain things, this is why incidents escalate quickly because, of course, again, they're over-explaining. I don't know. I can't really stress enough. Just, you know, I know emotions are crazy sometimes. You don't want to get arrested. But at the end of the day, let the police do the job and see the outcome. Because sometimes you get arrested and you just get let go. At some point, it's just asking questions. But when I see you starting to like get all emotional and some people kicking the car inside the police car, kicking door and bashing the head and that's a whole other. But she over-explained. She had me. I was so pissed off. Like I was so like upset. She have a lot of trauma going on too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like my mother always tell me, don't put your hands on anybody because when that come back to you, you ain't gonna like it. Keep your hands to yourself. And then you're in public, and then you are a famous figure. Not just any famous figure, you are an Olympian. Like, come on. Now what's going to happen? She gonna get suspended?
Should she? Let me ask the people in the chat. Should she be suspended? Should she lose endorsements? Because I think Alvin Burrows had said previously in the comments that, you know, if it was a man, they would have already taken his endorsements and stuff. I haven't heard anything about any consequences for her, but should she be suspended? What do you think, Neci?
So even if it wasn't like the pushing that she was doing wasn't like, to me, it was wrong. She shouldn't have pushed him. You're in a public space, you don't make a scene, you're a public figure. Even if you're not a public figure, people just walking around living their life, making scenes, people record you anyway, like Jessica says, like people begin recording on the side and you don't even know, and then your whole life blow up because you don't be like the Coldplay people. You just at a concert trying to enjoy yourself and you're on the big screen, marriage mashup. Simple living. You know what I mean? Some things could happen to anybody. But what I would say is I think there needs to be some type of punishment. If it's like a 2-day suspension or whatever, she needs to do some type of community service or I would say she needs to do some type of training or something that she needs to go through. And even if it was like guy, I feel the same way. Now if you just kind of like push her up, like stop, how she was pushing him, yes, men shouldn't put a hand on women, so there should be a consequence. She deserves a consequence. I don't feel that it was severe to like lose endorsements without giving her an opportunity to improve herself. Like, hey, what you did was wrong. The public relations is bad. You need to do some training, a real apology, real reform. Something happened again. Like, we out of here. I don't always feel like the one-off incidents should alter a person's entire life unless it's severe.
I agree.
It's because she's been in a negative light a few times, so now she over-explains herself to maintain public opinion on her, but she made it worse. I will say, I just don't think she's media trained. I don't think that she...
Exactly. Yeah, she has no public relation. Yeah,
she's never really been very well spoken, or you could tell, like, I don't know who she has around her, but when it comes to talking, she's not very good at it. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, I agree with what you guys say 100%. And I think, like you said, she probably don't have a public relations person or whatever. But at the end of the day, you have to know how to conduct yourself in public.
She's been a celebrity long enough. You have to conduct. Listen, you know, it's just like home, for instance, being in law enforcement. The island's so small. People watching you. You can't even go to a bar and drink in peace because, like, officer so you see them how they were drinking and this and that and walking up. At the end of the day, we all are human beings. We just in a different capacity. But if you in a different capacity, you should know how to conduct yourself. Because you're going to be in the light no matter what. Yeah. And I think she's still young. She's young, but she ain't her 20s. She's not even close to 30 yet. All right. That's
not an excuse to me for her, but there should be a punishment. I 1,000% agree. She's had, even though the situation she had before isn't tied to, they're not connected.
They're not connected.
They've been in the public eye. She needs a reform. She needs an overhaul in her team and who's training her and prepping her. She needs to have better management of herself, and she needs to go get her emotions back. Like whatever that may be, she needs to. And because I agree, if it was a man, you would want to throw the book at him. I don't think a man deserves to be thrown a book after this particular situation, but we know they get thrown up for far less things. But I don't think that it's not okay, yeah, we see it's wrong. You need some type of punishment and some reform, because punishment without reform is a waste of time. And then so they need to have both. And then if something like this pop off again, then we like, you know what, we give you an opportunity. You keep messing up, endorsements done. So if she had pushed him and he like fell over, or he like butt up into like the beam or something, I'd be like, yeah, take an endorsement. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. If it's more severe, if she was like really like attacking him, like hitting on him, and yeah, don't you know better. She knows better. As humans, we don't always do better. So I have to give people a little human factor. Even if it was a guy, a little, you do better. But like, don't act like you don't know you're being recorded. It's the airport. You're a celebrity. You're always being recorded and people taking your pictures.
Yep.
Always be under assumption somebody is there recording you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Darren says, and I agree with him, and I'm gonna tell you why. Whatever punishment a guy would have received, she should get the same. I hear what you're saying. However, we knew this would have went totally different had the roles have been reversed. The reason why he didn't butt up in a wall is he's literally towering over her.
And bigger.
He's big as hell.
Yes.
I don't even know.
And that's probably all her strength that she's using, you know. Had that had been reversed, she would have ended up on the baggage claim. But you seen the level of restraint this man held. If he tried to
walk away.
He tried to keep walking away. Also, it's not in the clip we played, but he also tried to defend her and stop them.
Yes.
Oh.
He's doing everything he can for she not to get in trouble. She turned around and then was surprised that she's being arrested, and then she also tried to get him arrested.
Yes.
For doing nothing.
Yes, Neci. Yes.
So
she did that.
I think she should lose endorsements from that alone. She tried to
I didn't see that part.
No, I get that.
That's what pissed me off, is that she tried to get him in trouble. You know, even after he defended her, he's like, he
was trying to get them to let her go.
Yes.
Nah. Okay.
Went down, you know. And then this is not her first time getting in trouble.
And she just
been in trouble multiple times before. And then the way that she was talking, there was a sense of entitlement, and she needs some real repercussions. You get what I'm saying? And here's the thing about these gender-based biases. I do not like them because we end up in situations like this. And I have a video. There's this live stream happening. I'm going to show you the video. There's a live stream happening, and in real time, you see how it looks when people enable this type of behavior from women, because we know how it would have went. This dude is his female co-host and holds her accountable for doing exactly that. And watch how she struggles with the accountability. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go.
Top of the week, unfortunately, has to go to Sha'Carri Richardson. And let me preface this by saying that Sha'Carri is my girl. I love the way that she was able to bounce back and kind of rebrand herself. Shout out to her. But unfortunately, she has to have better people around her. She cannot keep allowing people around her that is going to put her in a place that she turns up like this, especially at an airport. And I just hate this for her, because I do feel like she's been on this up and up since the Paris Olympics. And I'm just like, this whole situation is just, it was just bad. Rodney, who you got?
I want to respond to that. Yo, you put the blame on everybody else but Sha'Carri. Just for the record. Like, you took all of the responsibility away from Sha'Carri and you blamed it on everybody else around her for her actions. And I just want to go on record and say, that's crazy. I can't believe that you took the responsibility.
I wasn't trying to do that. Maybe she needs to do some more healing. Maybe she needs to do some more self-reflection to to kind of have a better understanding within herself why these things are happening to her. And who are you letting around? Like who are people that you're bringing within your circle? When I went to therapy, I realized, okay,
and
people are around me that maybe shouldn't be around me.
Yeah, but you're blaming everything that Sha'Carri is dealing with on external factors as opposed to who she is and how she is.
She should have been able to walk away. She should not have been pushing him and throwing things at him, especially inside of an airport. And she was wrong for that. And that's why she's getting the fumble of the week. And so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's just, you're right, Rodney. I'm trying to be easy on her because I do feel like she's gone through a lot, but it's time to be better. It's time to level up. You're right. Thank you for holding me accountable. See, I'm being accountable.
I'm not. No, you're not. I have nothing to gloat about. I respect your position. I respect your receiving my perspective. So thank you. It's not your thing to be accountable for, but just coming to a cohesive conclusion on this.
Listen, she blamed everybody but the person that needed to be blamed. She put that on herself. Ain't nobody put her in that position but her. And that's the problem. And I'm a woman, I'm a female. A lot of women out here blaming everybody for their actions but themselves. And not only women, men too. But because he made me. No, you made you do that. No, she ran. Oh Lord.
you see how bad that looks when you watch it in real time. You see how bad, because she was reaching and reaching. She says she blaming the people that were around. The only people around her were random people in the airport and the victim. What are you talking about?
I think she was trying to say maybe her company that she's keeping or have around her as close friends and family. But at the end of the day, you could bring a horse to the water. You can't make that horse drink that water. Like, you could be the most strict parent and teach your child to do things a certain way, and once they're out on their own, they're gonna do whatever they want because they're grown. So you are the one that's responsible for your accountability. It's not nobody else but you.
I will say kudos to the co-host for receiving it eventually. Eventually she received what you were saying, and partner handled it very well.
Very well. He did. Yes.
Think about that video.
That was excellent.
Hey, yeah. So we gotta stop the enabling. Now, Miss Sha'Carri has actually apologized. And we gonna show you that clip also.
Hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but give myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away, but not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and one love, much love, and y'all be blessed.
Woman,
this confirms that she doesn't have a public yet.
Red flag. If you get a forehead there, you're a problem. You just beat man if you have that forehead. From the time I see it, I was like, oh yeah, this ain't her first time putting her hands up on her.
No, that's not the first time. Her apology was, she had to apologize. They told her to apologize.
Exactly.
She has that apology was not done in a professional manner that maintained her professionalism as an athlete, that showed deep remorse for consequences, for understanding what happened and how she plans to improve in the future. She has no public relations person behind her. That's really so the girl she's wrong for not blaming everybody. Shakira owns Shakira's problems, but she had nobody around. She could have not really said if I was managing her. Never. Delete it. We will be recording a correct apology for people to be able to to read and to play. That was garbage. Right. That wasn't it. She doesn't have a good team behind her, but that had nothing to do with her behavior. Exactly. Her behavior is her behavior. That was garbage.
You have to have an apology. You have to have a good PR team. You have to have a very good PR team.
Yeah, she has. That public relations ain't public at all. It ain't private, but ain't public either. They ain't actually, they don't have any relations. They don't relate.
I know a bundle from Cash and Carry. Anywhere I see one, and I see one. Darren made a good point. She apologized to her family and fans, but not the person she abused. Nasty word.
Which is
anything
no PR again. No PR.
But that's a choice. PR. That's a choice. It ain't just that she got no money.
But as the same way she got it, the same way it could go. Because then, if her endorsements, as all of a sudden said, we're not going to endorse this. Not adding this person, but that person that guy with all those trafficking and stuff, all that endorsement and all of that, they went out the window like this,
That's what I'm saying.
So the same thing could happen to her. Like Nike could say, well, Shakari, it was nice working with you, but your behaviors and your actions, we can't have this in our brand. Like, come on. Yeah, you up here and then you still acting like you live in. Where you from?
But does that come to that we put? I mean, people have skills and talents that they use that eventually puts them in a public eye that we can see and we can criticize them in real time. She deserves what she gonna get. Like whatever she deserves to be punished. I don't accept any what she does. But then it's very hard to as well to know. Even we as humans, we make mistakes that of course will just be in the public eye, right? And I'm not saying that she should know better. She does know better. We've all made mistakes emotionally that we should not have done, that we knew better not to do. We've learned now, maybe. Some of us have, some of us haven't. But for her, like, people have falling off their careers and risen back up again. Not that you should have to, but people are human, are going to make mistakes that are going to be detrimental to them, or they do learn from them and they don't repeat them again. So I just want to say, like, I think she can redeem herself, but she has to have a very much an overhaul of herself, who she has around managing her, and how she wants her image to be portrayed. If you don't care about your image, you don't care. I won't apologize if I don't care. But if you do care about your image and you want to be an Olympic medalist and continue to be those things, you have to have a certain public view, and you're messing with your money. So,
we have to acknowledge again that this is not her first time. The community has helped her come back. Like, we've held her down, rooting for her, only for her to put her hands on a black man and then try to get him locked up with all that we know about police dealings with black men. Now you did it, and you want to put him through that. I mean,
she's wrong.
And then that's a good point Marcus made. So coming back and stuff after doing something like that. Look at Chris Brown. They still the root up that man.
This bad.
Still.
And to me, he don't deserve it.
No, he doesn't, because she was also an aggressor too.
She said she did it. She said she was the one she hit it. She bust his lip in the car while he was driving.
Yeah.
Knock off the man rear view mirror, spit on the man, that kind of thing. At some point, it was a fight. You know what I'm saying?
And then, of course, they say hello when they see each other. Who is waiting?
If Rihanna ain't mad at this man still, why are we still mad at him? But that's how it goes.
Exactly.
Now, not too long ago, I heard a what is that football player? He has a podcast on YouTube.
Which one? There's a few of them.
With Lax, he has Lax.
I know.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Yes,
Cam Newton.
He interviewed Noah Lyles, if you heard the difference of how he speaks and how Sha'Carri speaks, and how you could tell that he has good PR. Like you could tell that he's like, okay, this is what you're going to say, and this is how you're going to say it, and you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Sha'Carri is her own brand. They're their own brand. So the way that Noah Lyles explained how the Olympics is, like you are your own brand. You have to go to all these races for you to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, she's her own brand and she's messing up her she's messing up her money.
Well, you know, just listen. There's people who have good talent that's at the home and the house doing nothing with it. Because not everybody with good talent knows how to manage their talent well that they get to display. So she have a great talent. We know she can. We've seen what she does. She went to Olympics. But besides her being able to run good, she just don't have a good, she doesn't seem like a genuinely good person that's evolving herself to maintain her talent. Not everybody gets to take their talent to the Olympics. She was lucky that she has. She's definitely don't seem appreciative of it. She should know cameras are around the place everywhere. And yes, we all make stupid mistakes. Don't get me wrong. I've done things that thank God we didn't have cameras around 24/7. I'd have been in somebody's article somewhere. But nevertheless, I'm not a public figure, and I'm not trying to be a public figure with my talent. Wait, I'm talking about with her being on the Olympic stage. I'm talking about the Olympic stage type of where nations across the globe know you or knows your name, and you're competing against other countries. Like they want to outrun you because you're the best. Like that's what I mean. Ja, relax.
She's a world famous person.
Exactly. So don't ever assume there's not cameras and stuff. You have to be able to talk your emotions when you can, even if you're triggered in a public place or whatever it may be, and be able to try to be like this. She has to do better with her. Like if she wants to continue being in track, she gotta do a 180, not even a 360, a whole 180.
A whole 180. She needs therapy. She needs therapy. I'm sorry, but
she does.
Some type of therapy.
Among the other things that she needs, that's one of them.
Emotional therapy, like everything. She needs everything. Like I'm not saying it even to be funny, because therapy has a lot of stigma. And therapy actually helps you to even become a better person. People always look at it as negative, but it's not. It's really not. She needs help.
Is another example, because we see in the video of him running away, and he still lost all those endorsements.
Big time, like in 2 seconds.
Money upon money that man lost, and he was running away from her. For Sha'Carri to do this to a black man, right? That literally was not hitting her. He went for that. Really hurts. It really cuts deep to your fan base when you do something like that.
But you know, these police officers was very professional with her. Like, I can't even stress it enough, because it would have made me. I'm like, shut up. You're talking too much. Shut up. Just be quiet. I'd get in trouble. Miss, shut up. Like, I don't know.
Oh well.
A person has a series of bad decisions. We got to see it for what it is. It's true. She's a fully grown person with a fully developed brain. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's over. She's going to lose her endorsements. No good company isn't going to tolerate it. You can't be on a Wheaties box and be beating man. Go ahead. What you were going to say?
I was just going to say, like, I feel like she has a series of wrong things, but I don't think that it's not, she can't come back from. Listen, Robert Downey Jr. came back for his life and became Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like when I say he hit rock bottom, like where he had $0 and the negative sense, where he owed people money and people were chasing him, and because all he wanted was drugs and no rehab in the world, as much as they paid for Alan with his money, he kept leaving and going back to his drugs and being in hookers and hotels and whatever. And he lost all his endorsements and he lost all his movie gigs and whatever, and he still didn't give a shit, and he just continued to as is. And I think it was Mel Gibson who technically saved him from what he was doing and was able to rebound him where he was good enough to interview for a role like Iron Man. So could you imagine? Like, he is Iron Man. Like, so I'm not saying I feel like he did that as an adult, but he was still able to rebrand himself even after his big demise and became something bigger. So I don't want to doubt that she can't be something bigger because I feel like she still has a lot of her life to give. It's up to her if she wants to put in the work necessary to do it. And I just feel like as a Black woman, I would hope that, and as an important figure, as a runner, that she sees and values that much to really put in the work to rebrand herself. Wrong is wrong. She wrong. She have a good man that don't want to put his hands on she, that he didn't knock her back, that he was trying to walk away and avoid the situation. Bless his heart, may his heart stay pure as much as possible from those type of situations, because sometimes those things could trigger men to be other type of people, and we don't want that either. So I'm all for, protecting the Black men as well. Yeah. But she can rebound if she so wishes to. It won't be a cost, but she can rebound.
All right.
And I don't wish she for time. I kind of she.
Good, because we're Gyasi Clarke just entered and he's backstage right now. So Jess, I'm gonna let you. Do you want to stay or you out? That's up to you.
I mean, I can stay. It don't matter.
It's up to you.
I'll stay.
All right.
I'll stay.
There he is. There's the guy. What can you do, Gyasi?
Hey.
All right. So, for those who didn't know, we had Gyasi on several months ago, but there was some internet issues and it didn't come out in a way that he deserves. So we've been trying to get him back on. He's here now. We're gonna do this thing right. Your internet up to par. You ready to go? We good?
Yeah. yeah. Yeah, I said that nervously, but yeah. We're ready.
All right.
Why you fast?
Hey, first, hey, look, this shirt here is on sale and it's dope. Person wearing this shirt, the bust chest. I wanna have to see this. Neci, wear the shirt because we were supposed to be twinning and she didn't wear the shirt.
I want one of those. She says she gate. She does have it.
No, wait. There was talk before. See that?
Hey.
I didn't get you one. All right. We were supposed to be twinning, but hey, we here now. Mr. Clarke, we got a former cop on the show. Be careful what you say, bro. He been in the chat the whole time talking crazy.
Man.
Yeah, I've been tuning in. I have some things to say about WAPA.
We saying Gyasi, you know this man is low key funniest man on Synchro. He is very funny. I want you to introduce yourself because he's also a star on YouTube. He's a singer. They got a dope show called San. Y'all need to check it out and y'all need to help donate because we need that thing to be all over. But we're gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself for the people who may not know you.
Well, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching this from. My name is Gyasi Clarke. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician, entrepreneur, and actor.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
And actor. You hear that? The man is big in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
Where should we start? I'm gonna let Neci start this year, blow off some steam. She got that Shakari or the sister start. We off.
Well, I will say I just saw Gyasi play last weekend. Was it last weekend? At the Heart of the Block VIP party. He was playing upstairs. I was so into the music that I made 0 clips of you playing at the. And afterwards, I was like, that was stupid of you. You took no clip. But I was just like vibing. So I loved it. I loved it. I was just grooving while you were performing. And then I didn't come and introduce my Jah, you'll be proud. I introduced myself afterwards.
Good.
And he was like, oh, see? Give me my credit. I did. So yeah, so I saw him perform live. It was really cool. I really loved the experience. And so, I mean, it's one thing to see you clips and stuff, but to sit there and really feel the structure of the music and the formatting and the decisions of what song came next. And I loved it.
Nice, I appreciate that. What's really funny is I met Neci and Jah in the same location at different times. It was right on the boardwalk where I saw you, Jah. More closer to like where the hotel and the keyboard to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met Neci above. And I've been wondering how come I meet she on a elevator level, but that's because she's a fellow coconut tart lover.
Oh Lord.
No.
So it makes sense. It makes sense.
Right. Okay. You want to tell him about the coconut tart theory? You think he fits? So we had Akeem McIntosh on earlier this week, and he has a theory based on personality, based on which tart you like. So, Neci, tell him what a coconut tart theory is and see if Gyasi fits.
We're very direct, to the point, blunt, aggressive. We're the ghetto version of the descriptions, basically.
What's
Because
that?
the description that guava got and the description of pineapple got were great. They were positive adjectives, okay, and verbs. We got the ghetto version description, and Gyasi does not reflect that description at all.
Not at all. Not at all. It's interesting hearing it come from him because, like, I hear in the description of the coconut tart lovers and him being so versed in zodiac and astrology. I am also a Scorpio, which is like I always see like it's being like one of the most hated signs when it comes to like astrology. So I was like, I wonder how he would feel if he knows a coconut tart person as well as a Scorpio. But I'll tune in Thursday.
I don't have no problem with Scorpios. I don't have no issues with Scorpios. They cool in my book. The ones that
You're a Libra. Of course you don't. Distinct people, and you're all for it.
My mother and my grandmother are Scorpios, so there's that. I was
is that good or bad though?
So they're very loving and caring people. But my mom is more like she's 100% Scorpio, where she will give her last, but once you cross her, venom.
Don't ask them. Like that's what you get. That's
my grandmother is more towards like the Sagittarius because she's the last day. She's November 19, and she's more of heal the world. Everybody should get along, love and positivity. But she get her little stinger too. Yeah.
I ever noticed coconut tart lovers usually have deep voices.
The best chances are free time.
What?
Neci.
Neci, he turned shade at you.
That was you?
That was Darren. We are misunderstood. Scorpio gang. Go sit down. I don't have no issue with Scorpios. What you said?
Wow. Is that me? Is that me again?
No, you good. You good. All right. So we got a question. After him, we got a question from the audience. How do you feel about the recent murder of the local comedian Jordan? Did y'all do any collabs together? Being that you were in the music space and he was kind of, and we all know who he was. How do you feel about that?
So Jordan, we never officially collabed musically. But when I decided to move back home to pursue my dream, like he was one person that like reached out without even like he just reached out of the blue and like cheering me on, giving me tips and whatnot when I recorded different things, and then we were able to actually collab on a video where and this was his idea. Before I said this, I was like playing my guitar and then he decided to like steal my tip jar, and his idea for me to throw him over the boardwalk into the water. So that was fun recorded. Yeah, I mean, it's online still. It still exists.
Okay.
So yeah, it was an interesting thing. It was fun. It was funny. But
where did you get your start in music? Because some people may not know. I don't know if they heard when you were on the first time. Can you tell us about your journey from then till now, please?
So music has been a part of me as long as I can remember. Like just drives to school with my dad in the car, listening to like different reggae songs and whatnot. I've had band from kindergarten all the way to high school. So like every grade I've had band. And I don't know, it's just even though I went to college for IT, music has always been there, like, egging me on. I'll be hearing different melodies in my head while I'm in class. And, graduated with my IT degree, started the corporate America life. And I had like this time where I could like elevate in the IT field, or I finally graduate. I have this downtime now that I'm not in school, so that I could like maybe try and see what this music thing could like get me. And I chose to take the leap of faith and pursue music.
Miss Jessica, we can't have you in the live and not ask no questions. You got any questions for Mr. Gyasi to start?
I'm just listening. So how is okay? So how is it going so far? Now that you're pursuing your music, like 100%, like full time.
In a VI, it could be difficult at times, but you kind of create systems on when it comes to like financial literacy, and I always get paid on time. So I always get paid on time, but like building systems around that. So it's like being responsible. Like right now, it's basically the down season, so I don't have as much gigs weekly. So, but it's from January, you have that in mind, so that when this time comes around, you can still sustain and do different things.
Okay. All right. Cool.
But it's fun. It's fun.
So I don't know who knows or doesn't, but you said you were doing the IT thing, or you already had your degree and everything. You were in the corporate world, and you decided to move back home to the USVI, where people do nothing but complain. How did that go, and how many people call you crazy?
Yeah. So I moved back home December, in late, like mid-December. So it was like around carnival time, and seeing different people, and I was like excited, like I moved back home to do music, and like I was excited for like the first 10 people I told, and then I keep getting the same response, like, why would you do that? Like you leave America where you had a good job to do this? That don't make no sense. And then it ended up being me telling people, I just here for carnival break, because they took the wind out of my sails. But what I saw, there was a gap in entertainment, especially for what I know I could do. And there's a huge gap in musicians, as far as like the older generation. They've been playing in bands for all their life and whatnot. They play for Jump Up and whatnot, and then there's like a age gap with live musicians who do not necessarily like jazz, but just perform live. That's not calypso or like straight on reggae, but something you would hear like for a nice dinner or something. So I noticed there was a gap in that, and because I've played in a band in those spaces before, I knew it wouldn't be like a hard thing for me to get back into.
So now, what with you coming back home and stuff, I know that you actually do bookings from, like, you don't have to have necessarily a venue. Like, I could book you to come sing for me, and you've done stuff like that. So what has been the most memorable experience for you getting booked?
I will say it happened this year. Getting booked to perform in Mexico for a wedding.
In Mexico?
That was
Nice.
yeah. We're at the Hard Rock in Los Cabos. So it's like an all-inclusive. So that was
Nice.
that was amazing. But as far as like locally, there's been like none really comes to mind, but there's like a few private events that I've played to. Oh, so the first one that came to mind, it was yes, I remember. I said this the last time. Valentine's Day last year.
Yes, your friend.
Yes. The day before Valentine's Day, I got hired to perform, and she hired me, and then he did the walk-in, and I saw his face watching me, and I started laughing because he also hired me for the next day for her. So I got to play for them 2 nights. I was like, I deserve each other. But that was the most memorable. Not that it comes to mind.
That's what's up. So you went to Mexico. They paid for everything, like all expenses paid and all that?
Yes. I did like after Mexico, I did like a
Well,
side trip to San Diego, and just to do some recording that will be coming out in the future. But yeah,
Nice.
dang.
so that was.
Let me book you now before I can afford the price. I don't think I can afford it now, but let me try, before the price gets too high.
You know, my prices will fluctuate like Wapa.
Yes, I want.
Not Wapa.
I'm gonna say the spike high, the spike low, it just cut you out.
I need to know what are the rates. You have a rate range, or like what So if Neci book you, it'll be different than if I book you.
Yeah, because you have the bigger package, so it's a different price.
Oh wow! Me gonna do it at that job.
Oh man! So how much does it cost to book the man? Let the people know straight.
You can reach out to me, and we can have like a consultation.
Correct.
See what it is you really want to do. Yeah. Yeah.
No, but he's right, because it could depend on what you want, how long you want me to perform, what the venue is. Like those things factor in. Yes, I get you. You're PR.
Yeah. You want me to sing outside in the sun with no covering? That's a different price.
What?
I agree. I
agree with that.
Yeah. So different things go into play, but I'm affordable. I'll say that I'm affordable.
All right. Marcus asked, you sing your own songs, or do you sing remixes like covers and stuff?
He stole my question.
So I do both. When I'm performing live at like different restaurants, mostly like covers. I'll sneak in my originals depending on like the mood or the vibe. But I have some songs that are, I won't say like really hype, but like really, really chanty, like chanting like as far as like reggae or like dancehall. I wouldn't really sing those at like, let's say, Buccaneer.
Okay.
So it's like it depends on the vibe. Like if I'm singing for like Jump Up, then everything is free game. I could sing the slower songs, I could sing the faster songs. So both.
So you're not only a world-class singer, you're also an actor in a very beloved show that is dear to my heart. I love it because it's so crucial. It's so VI. You also are in Sand. You are the star of Sand, actually. And let me tell you, this man get game too, because there's a love interest in there, and he be talking. Yo, my boy Smooth. Tell us about Sand.
Sand is a really, really fun experience. It came about around the time of COVID, and everybody like working with a team, and like how everybody so excited to like do the scenes and whatnot. Some scenes that you see, we wake up like 4 a.m. to go to the store where Ilani works, because you don't want to be there during operation hours. So you might think it's afternoon, but it's like 4 a.m. we film it. And then learning about how scenes are put together. Like there's scenes that may be on screen for about, let's say, 2.5 minutes, but that scene took 4 hours to record. So just learning about the dynamics of filming and acting. It's a fun show, and it's really cool that the community is like, giving us feedback and enjoying it, because that's kind of like what you do it for. It's like you spend all day filming this thing, you put it out, and people actually love it, and it's like, yeah, we need to run this back. We need that next episode.
Which one was your favorite episode to record?
It would have to be, I think is it episode 3? Episode 3 had like a lot of nuggets in it. I think episode 3 is the episode that Dirty Hat was in as well. But it was my favorite because the intro to that episode, I think it lasted like 5 minutes maybe. But that was like a whole day shoot just to get everything perfect. And then when you saw it, when Kevin edited it and it came together, it's like, yeah, this is a masterpiece. Like it didn't seem like after seeing it done. It's like while you're there, it's like, oh god, I'm tired. All right, I still gotta smile even though I'm hungry. Let me act like me hungry, and yeah, but episode 3.
You want to tell the people what episode 3 had in it, what it was about, what was going on?
Yeah, so it started off with like a date scene, and the two actors were talking about, all right, like if you were to bring back one, would you bring back Island Dairies or Brow Soda? And then they had that conversation. It's a conversation we always have in a VI. And then like they touched on Tots, of course, because that's a VI conversation. That's like an icebreaker. And then Dirty Hard, when he came in and did his cameo, like it was just so funny. It's like you have to be quiet on set, and he was just ad-libbing and riffing, just saying different things, and it's like you have to be you don't want to laugh to pick up on the mic. So I just remember being on the boardwalk shooting. It's like near the seaplane area, shooting that scene. That was, yeah. But if you haven't seen Sun, check out Sun. You could go to my bio. It's in my bio there. It's Sun, the series on YouTube. It's a Virgin Islands story shot by Virgin Islanders, told by Virgin Islanders. The music you hear in it is Virgin Islands music, so everything about it is VI.
I've seen a few episodes a while back, during COVID, so I have to go back and run it again.
Yeah, that's when we were really when it was really, really popular, most popular, because everybody was home too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the episodes, it takes a while for you guys to like get it out. Is that being worked on? Because it's like months in between each episode.
Yeah, I mean, everybody kind of has their own lives, and like scheduling time between everybody's, because it's like we may need like 4 actors for a specific scene, and then it's like, all right, we get through it. I'll groove it. All right, yeah, but to get let's say we need 4 actors and we have 3 down set, and then the 4th one is the 4th one could be like I just found out Neci's a traveler, so the 4th one could be like Neci, and like they just decided to go on a trip, and they're just like, when you coming back? Oh, like in 2 weeks. It's like, oh, all right. But yeah, we're working on it. Still filming, and we plan to release more.
Hey, go ahead and drop them names in the pot. Jah and Neci would love to, show up in one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Let me write it down. Write it down.
Thank you.
And I could come to be officer.
They're gonna be looking out for you if you got them.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Saida Carter, because she was in one of the last episodes and I loved it. She was playing the creepy.
I loved it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Dog, y'all need to watch it. There's the villain. They got a villain, and I know he's hated in real life. Like the partner to play his roles. Like, what's his name?
Well, in the show, his name is Jerry.
Look out for Jerry, please. Got
Jerry
to play his role. Oh man! Every time he come on screen, you could hear the villain music down there. we can't not play this man music. And so here's a little clip of Gyasi doing his thing, his stunt thizzle, and he has a surprise guest.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
To see the ghetto youths them extremely black, extremely then again. Don't let Babylon pull you down. They make you feel sad, they make you feel down. Love to see the ghetto youths them extremely black, extremely then again. Don't let Babylon pull you down. They make you feel sad. But Babylon is filled with all them evil devices. They use some in the ghetto. Watch one of places. They use some in the ghetto. Okay. Father figure. So now they start look to the drug dealers. I love to see the children become doctors and lawyers and teachers and leaders and.
Hey,
Apostle, that was my boy.
I check in. That's dope, man. How'd you get the Apostle?
That was right place, right time type of thing, because I've covered his music before. When I first moved back home, that's what I was doing. I was like putting my spin on Virgin Islands music, and I remember tagging him, and he reached out to me. I was like, "Yeah, man, this is fire." And last week for the Heart of the Black concert, I was on my way to set up, and he was just, for some reason, he was just like outside his hotel room. And like he was like, "Look how fate bring it that I just came out here for air, and you just walking through the hallway." So he was like, "Yeah, man, we need to do a video." And I was like, how about now?"
That's
So
what's
I dressed,
up,
you
man.
dressed up, we go.
Nice.
That was good time, man.
Yeah, and that was one take too, so that was cool. That was efficient, and then I went back to set up, and yeah, it was
So
really
I
cool.
just do that like off the cuff.
That's
Yeah.
talent. That's talent
Yeah.
right there. Okay.
That's a song I play every once in a while, so I know it, and I'm sure I knew he knew it. It's his song, so I was just like, yeah, one take. I got
One
set
take.
up, so yeah.
Hey, that's a
Yeah.
VI legend for real. If you don't know, you better learn about the Apostle. Harvey
Definitely.
Man for life. The man used to be freestyling way back in elementary.
All the time.
Big up
All
Charles.
the time.
You need to know, man. Like,
Yes.
the man is a legend for real. So if you don't know about the Apostle, you need to look into him because he was one of the first VI people to make it to a big stage.
These
Mhm.
young people don't know nothing about apostles. These young people don't know nothing.
Oh,
It was
Gyasi,
good. I love the Heart of the Black. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still cheesy. What's that cheesy? I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I missed it, but I'm sure you had a dope performance, man. You always give it your all. How many
But you said Gyasi played for the VIPs. Okay, he didn't play for the regular folks on the. I'm just teasing him. He didn't play for the regular folks on the board. He played for the VIP OTs. Okay, I was upstairs with the VIP.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was making a joke with my brother the other day, and it was funny. So like, there was a big lineup for the main stage, and for the VIP section, it was me and Leon and the Peoples, the guy from Cool Runnings. Yeah, and the VIP tickets, I was like, you got paid to see me, but Egyptian is free.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Let me send you my money today because the price is gonna change tomorrow.
Big time.
Today's price is not today's price.
No, yes, VIP was not free.
Yeah.
But it was good.
How many
But
albums?
we
do
didn't
you
talk about
have
a show, Jah. Last week at all. We gotta talk about a show.
about Heart of the Black?
Mhm.
You need to talk about it because I wasn't there.
Go.
What you trying to flex for how she was in VIP? Wow.
That's not flex.
Everybody acting brand new on son. What's up?
Like,
I know
you could
what it.
buy your ticket and come. Like it was, it was open to anybody to pay for it. If you can't afford it, Darren, say so.
Wow. Wow. Did it get dark? That's some shit, son.
See, that's what Aki was talking about with the coconut tallow. I see it there now. I see it come out.
You gonna never beat them coconut allegations. Yeah, he feel it. You see, that's what
I guess if Certain Pause ain't sponsoring, they're gonna tickets to go. They don't go.
You gotta get it the chest buster shot because look at Darren now. We tried to warn you she the bust chest, but you didn't listen. That's what. How you gonna start it and now try and play victim? That's what we're going to see.
You see what I mean, boy?
Oh boy. There's something that people may not know about Gyasi. You have your voice not only on records and albums and with the Apostle and all these other people, you also have it riding down the streets. Talk to them about the audio tours. Tell them about the audio tours.
Yes. So the first time we did this, my tour wasn't released yet. So now I could like fully talk about it. I've been working on this for about 2.5 years. Driving from Christiansted to Frederiksted and Christiansted, filling up my tank every 3 days, testing this thing. But basically what it is, it's like an audiobook that moves with you. So as you drive through, I have like a route from Christiansted to Frederiksted. And I'm basically like your tour guide, your virtual tour guide. So once you reach the starting point, I explained to you all the rules, what to look out for, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna exit this parking lot. We're gonna make a right, and we're gonna head towards Gallows Bay. And then as you drive, you're gonna hit different points where I'm gonna tell you which direction to turn, and as we're passing things, I'm gonna be telling you what this area is used for, what you can find in this area, and history about the island. So
I like
really,
that.
yeah, I'm really proud. It was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I guess I could set point into this project because
Congrats.
there was so much road construction when I was about to release it, like the first time. There was so much road construction that was happening that made me have to reroute my entire tour. So it's like I was 100% ready, and then it happened, and I was like, all right, I can see this happening again. So let me look for the future. Like, let me be proactive and fix this. So like, it took a next 6 months to complete. But yeah. It's unique, special to the Virgin Islands, and it's something that's gonna outlive me.
I love
Excellent.
that.
That's a very good. That I would have never thought about.
I
something like
love that. Yes. Is it
Yeah.
available now or not
Yeah,
yet?
so it's available. The app is called Voice Map. And once you don't, I mean, I have everything in my bio too, if anybody's listening. Gyasi Clarke, you can Google me. I'm the only one in the world. Click any social media profile and then go to go to my bio, you'll find it. It's called Voice Map. The tour is called Driving in the Left Lane. And
I like
yeah,
that.
it's available.
And this is all your idea?
Yeah, so my mom is also an entrepreneur, and she randomly like got an email talking about it, and she was like, maybe you should look into this. And I looked into it, and I was like, this, well, my IT background, everything just made sense.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this is something to do.
So
took
let me
way
ask you a
longer.
question. Let me ask you a question. So is there like, for you, is there like an ability to like update it when certain new streets or whatever comes up?
So yes and no. So
Okay.
basically how it is, it's like like I said, it's like an audiobook. So it's kind of like once you write the book once, it's kind of set in stone. I
Got
can
it.
update the whole thing and be like, okay, this is Driving in the Left Lane 2.0 type thing. But how I did it was I made it in a way that it could like last years and years and years. So I'm not like necessarily pointing out every store because stores open, stores close,
Right,
restaurants,
right.
yeah. But when I'm
Yeah.
talking about an area, I could talk about the area, and I could say like you can find restaurants here if you're interested and whatnot. When I'm taking you to downtown Christian said, I'm telling you this is like a great place to shop for jewelry and art and like souvenirs. So it's like I give them the pointers. I'm like, if they want to get out the car and shop, they'll find those things. But I'm not necessarily pointing out like, hey, this is this store.
Okay.
Okay.
That's very awesome. I like that. That's really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's something most people wouldn't have thought of. So, hey, kudos to you and congrats to bringing that to fruition. Because, you know,
Yeah, thank
ideas come to people every day. But not often does it align, and not often does it actually come to fruition. So, congratulations, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's a big step. That's amazing. I'm proud of you. Like I can say, like I'm proud of saying, you know, he from the where I'm from, you know, from St. Croix.
Oh, let that know fine, yeah.
Neci, you got any questions for our guy here?
No, what's next for you? Like, where are we off to for Gyasi?
Oh, so I did mention I was in San Diego recording. I got to go to a studio to record with like a live band, and that's something I've always wanted to do because my vision was always seeing myself performing with a band. But like when it came to like the entrepreneurial scheduling and stuff, it just made sense for me to perform mostly by myself. Right now I have Ray Isles with me. He's the drummer. He plays congos and it blends well, but I've always seen myself as a bigger act, not just someone you see playing at like different restaurants and whatnot. Like my dream was always like the big stages. So recording with this live band will be, I did that so I could like send to different promoters stateside so they can see the visual of who I actually am, and not just the guy with the guitar sitting down playing and singing or whatnot. So that will be released later this year. I mentioned WAPA because I have to fly to the States to go to the Apple store to get my MacBook fixed. We've been having like a lot of power surges, and this is my third laptop. So
damn.
Since you've been home?
Yeah, this is my third laptop since I've been home. So a week of pausing when I don't give up, but you know, I really believe in my dream and my vision. So I'm gonna go and swipe my card.
Get the battery back up. Don't plug it in. Plug it into the battery backup.
Yeah, it was plugged into it too. So that
the ups.
Did you even have like a surge protector?
I have both. I have both. Like there was something else that that kind of fried that was plugged into. So going forward now, I have like a portable battery that I'm gonna like charge separately, and then I'm gonna unplug it from the wall and then plug my laptop into the moving forward. Because yeah, Apple ain't cheap. Apple ain't cheap.
No, it's
so.
not. No,
it's not. Hopefully your surge and your backup is have enough wattage for what you needed to, because you should. Fry is a different story. Fry means an overusage of what the surge can provide. So, I mean, anyway, use IT, never mind. Sorry, take it to the wrong person. But I'm sorry to hear that. Apple expensive.
Yeah, and it's their stuff is sensitive to how it's built, so that's part of it. But yeah, I'm about to swipe my
musically,
card.
got you.
My knee got hot when I swiped my card, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Hey, book this man. You need new Apple products. I'm hitting him.
But yes, so I'll be releasing some more music once I get that back up and running. Releasing some music before the year is out, and that video should be out before the year is out as well. I kind of want to just flood the airwaves with just me and everything I've been working on.
Nice.
And then next year I'm gonna be I'll be releasing 2 more tours next year.
2 more tours?
Yeah. So the one I have out right now is like a full island tour, and the next 2 I want to do is like maybe you don't have like an hour and a half to spend, or like you just want to stay on one side of the island. I'm gonna do like 2 mini tours.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Good.
Have you talked to like tourism so they could push it or anything like that?
They will pay right away.
Man, stop.
That's funny. I mean, once you purchase the tour, I get paid.
I like that. Pay me first.
So yeah. But yeah, I haven't like officially reached out to them. I'm at a point where I'm like building reviews, and I've been getting like great reviews. Like the coolest thing is someone bought the tour, and I was playing on Lyric Sales the evening. So they spent the day doing the tour, and then they came on Lyric Sales where I was performing. And usually when I start my set, there's like a song I start to kind of like warm up my voice and like check the speakers and whatnot. And I saw like 2 couples, like they like whipped their head around like looking at me, and they were like looking at me really confused. And then when I went on my break, they came up and was like, we just took your tour this afternoon. And then it was like when I started singing, they recognized it immediately.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
So it was really cool. It's really cool.
I love the way doors opening up for you, man. That's awesome,
The reason why I made a comment, Jah, is because they have had people from our home that have tried to do negotiations with those people, and they don't pay them.
They don't pay them.
No.
You gotta get your money up front, from what I understand. But yeah.
So, or they don't give you half, and then they don't want to pay you the other half.
Well, let's hope it doesn't go that way for you. But
no,
anything you say can be used against you. So I go.
And I was repeating
it.
Gyasi, if you want to go ahead and let the people know listening, and for the future clips or whatever, how they can contact you, how they could book you, how they can get the audio tours, the whole deal, just let them know.
Yes.
Yeah, so Gyasi Clarke and everything. Google me, Gyasi Clarke with a E. Don't forget the E. You'll find me. I have like a link tree with all my links on it. You'll see Sand, you'll see my music, you'll see my audio tour, and different like affiliate things I do as well. So stream my music. I just have a song called "Positive Is How We Live" that reached, I think it's almost close to like 60,000 streams on Spotify, which is amazing. Like you look at the analytics, and I'm like, oh, they're
See, I don't
repeating
follow. I don't
this
follow
song in
him. See,
Brazil.
I don't follow here. I don't follow here on Instagram. I don't follow him.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, so Gyasi Clarke and every I appreciate you. I appreciate the follow. Gyasi Clarke at every platform. Yeah.
Awesome.
You have any final words to leave the people with before you head out, sir? I know you got a busy day.
Final words. You know, any I guess I could say this to any like creatives or anybody trying to do something is like stop postponing. Stop
Sure.
postponing. Get it done. Just get it done. Like writing it down. Like the thing that you want to do, like writing about it is not doing it. Thinking about it is not doing it. Telling other people what you're going to do is not doing it. Doing it is actually doing it. So
I like that.
Get it done.
Yes.
Hey, big up yourself, Gyasi Clarke. You're doing big things and you're repping the VI every single time you do it. So we appreciate you. Thanks for stopping through. You don't know if you get any other projects or anything new. Let us know. Stop by. Your family know, man. You can come through for Same Difference or for a different day. We got you.
Cool. Sound good. Sound great. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
It's great to see you again, Gyasi.
Same here. And the Wi-Fi hold up. I'm so glad.
Hey.
I wish you all the best, Gyasi. Everything is up from here. You're going to be amazing.
Thanks.
I can see it.
Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Bless up, man. Peace. Talk to you later.
Peace.
Hey, I go ahead and watch Sand, the series Sand on YouTube, SAND. Please, and fund it.
Okay. All right.
So our last topic, right? I don't know if I want to stay in for this one because it's kind of a touchy one. But so me and Neci, I talked before the show.
No, you can't hit a topic first. You're in or you're out. You're in or you're out.
Wow.
You're in or out. So y'all need to decide.
I'm all in. Let's go.
You all in. See, nosiness gonna set her up. Look at her.
Gyasi, it's okay to be out. We feel no way about it. It's absolutely fine.
You got a career to look forward to.
Cool.
You do have a career, yeah.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that opinion. I got you. Later.
So to everybody, thank you. Thank you for staying with us this long. We went over time, but I think it's important that we touch on this. So he was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still in here, but Jungle Phillips is a Virgin Islands creator. As you can see him here, Rastaman with his tiara on, big and broad. Jungle Phillips is a beloved VI creator. He recently started popping off and blowing up alongside Akilo and Triggs because they had a back and forth debate and they were making videos going against each other. And it was fun. It was a great vibe for the VI. However, he's recently come under some backlash in the territory because of a skit that he made. And if you're from the Caribbean, you know that the Caribbean people can be very, quote unquote, homophobic. So he made a video in a dress and then the backlash ensued. There already was, people talking about is he or isn't he and all of this talk that's going around. Personally, I don't care. You ain't bullying me. I don't give a damn. But that the Caribbean is just like that. So here's the offending video and then we'll discuss.
Now, you know you're not supposed to come to the school looking like that.
Oh, who the fuck you telling me anything? Why did the fuck you here? I go to pick on my ten on shit them. They have a long down kick what about how you can provoke my dama but me what a down. Let me tell you something, okay? When I come here, this not school run, nobody go to me what a fuck. That's all I am. That's my damn kids. I had to raise them and I feel your job is a fuck. I'm far with radar being down thing. Oh, I'm telling people are weird. I am one awesome man. My own down bill. I never need no man. And especially thing the damn advice we use a fuck bitch. Tell me no damn shit. I down is there. How about that? Or shut your ass.
All right. So that's the offending video. We tried to bleep out everything, but you can see it didn't work. But other than the offensive language, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing new. And he was trying to touch on a topic that was trending in the VI. School had just started back, and a whole post was made by VIDE about coming to school and showing up any kind of way, and a dress code was even put out. Not for the students. They already have theirs in the handbook.
For the parents
and guardians. So I don't quite understand why this was even an issue, considering I know a lot of VI people that don't have no issue with Major Hype dressing up like that. They don't have no issue with watching Madea movies. Eddie Murphy and them could do it, but what happened? Now it's a problem. But I'm gonna let y'all weigh in on it, and then I could go.
It's a skit. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
It is a skit.
It's based on a topic that at hand that I think I even comment when I saw it as like, you know, it's a shame that they have to put out a dress code for grown people to go to the school. It's to me, I find it hilarious. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Just because because he's wearing a dress doesn't make him that. And if that's what it is, that's his life, that's his lifestyle. That's his lifestyle. It's nobody else's business.
See what you think?
I just want to say, first of all, his outfit was cute. I don't know where your outfit from. That outfit was cute. I don't know if it come in my size, kind of the part look a little smart from the display you want, but outfit was cute. All right, okay. I just need to know where the outfit comes from. But clearly I can tell, like it just says, it's from the school VIDE. And first of all, let me correct it. It's not even VID. It's DOE who put out the initiative, because it's happening stateside also, where they're enforcing not uniforms, but enforcing dress code for parents. It's not just the Virgin Islands, it's happening across
Everywhere.
the United States.
Yes.
So it's some of these parents really super ratchet, and they come to school however they feel like, booty cheeks out, breasts hanging out, see-through, bathing suit, the whole shebang. And they're really trying to stop it because, again, some of the kids are being teased, bullied. It's embarrassing. Yeah. It's not professional. It plays a business, blah, 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 blah. So there was a dress code put out in conjunction, not in conjunction, but as part of DOE's request, VI Department of Education put out their request saying you have to come to school dressed more moderately. Of course, there was backlash. There's always going to be backlash, but I supported 100%. I've seen some of these parents come to school, and I don't know who parent it is, but I wouldn't go to school dressed up for my children. So I think I like that there's they're enforcing it. Hopefully they maintain it. And it's clearly part of a skit. Now, who the man lay down with? Unless you want to be next in line, I don't care. I don't know why you care. Like, I don't care. I don't think you should care. If you don't want it around you, great. Don't follow his content. Don't share it. I wouldn't comment on something I don't want to see, because then when I comment, other people gonna comment, and all those comments gonna keep you triggering my notifications. So I could keep seeing the post. I don't want to repetitively see a post that I don't want to see in the first place. That makes no sense to me. Correct. So I disassociate from things that I don't want to engage in. I think if you don't like it, disassociate it with it. You don't follow the page, don't share his content, whatever it may be. If you don't want it for you, that's absolutely great. You're in your right, and he's in his right. I ain't here to judge nobody's what they're doing with the stuff. I only have to judge me.
So for me, like I said, other people's lifestyle does not bother me as long as it doesn't interfere with me and mine. If you don't impede on my lifestyle, I don't care about yours. And that's not or anything, but live and let live.
Yeah.
If like you said, if you don't want to watch the content, then don't
watch it.
Now, that's not necessarily my lane of comedy, and I don't watch it. But like Jerica says, book a comedy, dress up too. I don't recall him seeing backlash. He may have. He'd have to speak for himself. We might bring him back on or whatever. But he has the whole Bokanisha, persona. And it's funny to me. But I don't understand why we as Caribbean people in the year 2025, like, we'd be more upset about somebody dressing up in a certain way and appealing to their audience than we are about the daily struggles of our life. I will protest this more than you will protest people taking your lights, your livelihood, and messing with your children's school. Just last week, two schools. School was only open for 2 days. Before school even started, Woodson was talking about going virtual. Complex.
And they delayed till September, just FYI.
But Iowa wasn't protesting, and there was no real backlash for that there. But y'all upset about another man putting on a dress?
And it wasn't even a dress. It was a 2-piece pantsuit.
Well, again, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm not that fresh and
people choose to protest on the wrong things.
Always.
Not to get into deep, because then this life will go even longer. Protest because we don't even have a full functioning hospital. Protest that. Protest WAPA. But you want to protest somebody dressing up because it's like a comedy? So what?
And I'll say this. Growing up in the Caribbean, I understand that, what I'm saying, you listen to certain music, you're told certain things, but as we got older, I expect for us to grow and mature also. And me, it's not my story to tell, but I also have a daughter coming up that is, she's a part of that community and struggling with that sort of thing. And it'll confuse me when y'all say things like, my worst fear is for my child to be a part of that community. You need to tell me that is one of your worst fears, not losing a child getting cancer, none of them things that are happening to children who have done nothing wrong. Your worst fear is that they may be attracted to the same sex. So they could find love and be happy forever, but you're scared of that. Out of all the negative, bad things that could happen to your child, that was your concern. When my daughters were born, I flash forward to everything bad that could happen to them. That was not one of them. You need to grow up.
Yeah. Because I think to me, because I even have heard my mother saying the biggest fear I've ever had is to lose one of my children than before me.
And no parent should. No parent should have to deal with that. It happens every day.
Every day. People go missing out of the blue. People get sick. Wrong place, wrong time, you get shoot. I mean, so many things.
That's my worst fear. Not being here and not being able to see my child fulfill their total potential. That's my worst fear.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all be worried about.
Are you flipping the table? Because you good. So they just fall. I just want to make sure you don't turn the table over. Like you must fit that water bottle. That incident is still with me. I just making sure.
I ain't on my side. I thought that was one of y'all.
Okay, then it's just then. Okay.
On my brand, here's a few fire emojis. So now, since then, I think the man is living in his truth, and I applaud him for living in his truth, because that can be difficult, especially being in the Virgin Islands. There's a lot of people that kept on the down low and did not come out until they left. There's a reason for that.
Yes.
I respect him for at least living in his truth and living so unapologetic. Because if it's one thing you're gonna regret, is not living your truth.
Yeah.
We here for a short time, and if that's why you're worried about, this time gonna be a hell of a place for you. So now
people seem to forget that we're here on borrowed time. We don't even know when that time coming.
None of us leaving this life alive. None of us. So another brave thing that he did, he made this confession even amidst all the backlash. He's continued to push forward even amidst all of the backlash, and I applaud him for it. He got blanked as a child. In high school, took a ride from a stranger, put on my seatbelt, blanked to my throat, got blanked with until I was dropped off to school. You want to know why I move so free, so comfortable, don't care who judge me? Is because I have a past. I thank myself for being strong enough to still be a man and not switch sides. That's why it's so easy for me to be accepting. I don't know Jungle, trust, but I know who Jungle is. I accept all human beings.
I like that. That's respect for him. I applaud that.
And I am mad at this man for putting on a dress. So he did a skit trying to reflect a message, and now we lost the message too because I worried about what was on his skin.
And also someone saw the message and took the message as he trying to justify the behavior. And I'm like, this is why some Ayo demons will never leave Ayo.
Yep.
The Ayo demons going, as much as you try to rinse and walk in the ocean backwards, the demon just gonna be right there on your back when you walk back out. It gonna never leave. Because nobody could never do anything good enough for you. And that's why people have to just live for themselves. Because even he don't have to write that, but what he wrote was a very brave thing to do. It is posted on a public platform where people can screenshot, share, and whatever for their life's content. And that's not something simple to be able to say, especially from a man. Men who experience those type of situations don't want nobody to know, because of course then you question the person's manhood. Nobody wants their manhood questioned. And so for him to do that and own his truth, I commend him 1,000%, because that is his burden to cross and his cross to carry, and he's chosen to carry it. But Samayo, let me tell you something. If I was to start to call and name them or some of the grown adult man them when I was in middle school that wanted to talk to me and take me home, I would tell me Tanisha you're a damn liar. And I would unfollow me and call me every name in the book. But I could call your father, uncle, and cousin name and grandfather name who used to want to tell me how good I look.
Yeah.
And all come and nobody would know. And I could take you for lunch. And I could pick you up. And I could whatever. And then them thing, thank God, them thing never appeased to me. Thank also God I was never in a situation where what he experienced happened to me. But I promise you there was a couple of situations where I felt like somebody gonna push this thing too far because they're kind of a little aggressive. But I had good brothers and people older than me that used to keep an eye, and I appreciated it so much. Not everybody had them things.
No, not
I
everybody.
just stopped be so quick to take people's story and make it into something that I don't even know, because I didn't experience it and live that person story. Because if Ayo's story follow Ayo's closet, Ayo will cry and close Ayo's Facebook page and jump and playing like and don't be seen again. Because some Ayo's story really and truly and Ayo hiding, if it come out in the daylight in the public eye, it will humble Ayo. Stop it. We all have stories and experiences that we live. We don't know what people go through and how they survive and how they manage to continue to survive despite what they've been through. We need to stop it. And like Jah said, go fight for the thing that matter. School just open. School didn't have water. School didn't have this. The training on an abbreviated schedule because what? School too hot. They don't have no AC. The ceiling fan for a long while year ago and the China then they replaced them after now all the schools for them to have air in them. But we complaining about it?
Yeah.
A skit.
A skit.
Skit?
But there's so many more important things that people need to worry about. And me again, at the capacity I was in, I know so much stories and investigated things that I used to just stay speechless when it comes to situate. Like, you don't know nobody's story. You can't judge anybody. You can't judge anybody because your story might be even worse than other people, but you were the first one to open your mouth.
I'm gonna say this, and it may come across harsh, but please, I hope and pray that you receive the message behind it and not take it out of context. A lot of Ayo out there are fake. Not that love that you swear you have for someone, it don't be real. But the hate be so real though. A week or two ago, Ayo just gave this man an award for his skits and his content creation, declaring him like one of the top content creators in the Virgin Islands. It wasn't nothing but two. So then he comes up with something that you don't agree with now. Now it's backlash. And then when this man went even amid the backlash, in a community that covers up stuff like this, in a community that is totally against anything related to this and would rather you hush, he makes a public post on a public platform, and I bash the man for it. But if God forbid, because we don't want it, if something should happen to him, whether he does it to himself or someone do, are you gonna be the same ones crying and bawling? I just talked to him. He just messaged me. Oh my God, I see his mother. Oh God. Are you fake?
Bad.
So all this love, I don't even believe it for real. That's why my circle is small, because I will run with somebody and clap and cheer for them one week and then literally shoot them down the next.
This is why I always say home is going to always be in the condition it's in because of all of the hate and fake love. You love who you want to love, like you said, and in 2 seconds, because that person said a comment or living in their truth or is blunt enough to open their mouth, I will hate the person. This is why I always say VI curse. Our own people, Queen Mary them rolling in the grave right now. I am fighting for the wrong reasons.
The barrel. Still barreling.
Fighting for the wrong reasons, people. We don't have a hospital. A lot of people cannot even afford to get fly out at a territory. We don't have a hospital. It has somebody on a live saying that we need paper towel and all kind of thing. But what's wrong?
All right, bringing it back. Neci, I hope y'all got some positive final words. We got it on. They don't charge me.
I was just about to say you need to wrap on a good note because it's the kickoff for my birthday and we need to end on a good note.
Okay, we're gonna end it on a good note. All right. Hey, thank you once again for showing up, everybody. We appreciate you. I know we ended it kind of deep. We had some celebrities in the chat. It was great.
We loved it today.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
So we're gonna end something. We're gonna end this off with something that'll make you laugh. We have a segment on Same Difference that we like to call What Going On Here. So please, 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 I need somebody to explain to me what going on here.
That look like L and head up in your mother. Hey! That's a head top for you!
I wish I had them skills. What?
Me didn't even know what a dance move called was. I don't know what that was. But she went,
that looked like L. Was that L? Someone's come from us and that looked like L. She's from she's from St. Croix, the Virgin Islands. If that's Ella, she's from the VI.
Listen, if I had them skills. Anyway.
What I do with the skills?
It's good for my yoga. I do yoga, okay? I need to get more flexible.
I mean, the first go down, but the way she start to move, my sciatica kick in, my knee pop, like.
Hey, shout out to sis. Whoever it was, hopefully.
I love that. That's how you rock. Yes, Say it again,
Live your
Joe.
life.
There we go.
All right. Hey, we ain't gonna find no words. We gonna just watch this one.
This is it. CIO.
See y'all next Sunday between 4 to 6. We love you guys, man. Let's run it back. Oh, did I delete it? Oh, sorry. My bad.
You delete it?
I deleted it. Well, we out anyway. Peace.